One of the tourism formats that is being promoted in the country is the ecotourism. Natural resources were being used as a tool to attract the visitors and tourists. Here in Tagum City, Davao del Norte, one vast botanical garden is being developed.
Nandito tayo sa Botanical Park, no? Dito meron tayong local at saka foreign trees. So, foreign trees galing ng Australia, India. Mayroon itong 31.4 hectares.
As of now, the botanical park is still under development and will be launched in the year 2020.
So maraming pumupunta dito as parang picnic, nagpi-picnic, ganun. Meron ding nag-venue na dito, sir, na wedding educational tour, ganyan. And then mga gathering lang, sir, nga birthdays, ganun.
This botanical garden in Tagum City is an extensive one. That's why a lot of trees will be planted here. There is also a lot of activities that you could do.
As of ngayon, natala namin 36,620 hills kasama na yung foreign trees at saka local. Sa lahat ng nanonood, pwede kayong pumunta dito sa San Agustin Botanical Park. Nandito lang ito sa Tagum City. Punta kayo dito, maganda dito.
The music world has evolved tremendously. Even though it has moved on to compact discs, MP3 formats and downloading of songs through the internet, records are still popular among the younger generation. To ensure that the aesthetic value of records are continuously inherited and appreciated, Joe Rosario, a former music teacher, has involved himself in selling old music records. Till now, Joe Rosario has 11,000 records of various songs from the 50s to the 80s in his collection. According to him, for record collectors, listening to music through records is not the same as listening to them on CDs or cassettes. This is because the sound that is produced by records are unique and not the same as that coming from CDs or cassettes. Records were the main medium of music production during the 1920s, before it was replaced by compact discs in the late 1980s. Now the trend of collecting records has returned, thanks to its aesthetic and exclusive value. Apart from records, Joe also deals with other things that are related to music. Thousands of people throw lotus blooms onto boat in a unique cultural event of Thailand's Samut Prakan province. The Rapbuat Festival, meaning lotus receiving, is held every year on the banks of Samrong Canal in Bang Pli district, where people throw lotus flowers onto a boat carrying a revered Buddha image, Luang Po To. This one-of-a-kind event featured entertainment and cultural displays from Friday to Monday. Buddhists go to Wat Bang Phi Yai Nai or Luang Pho To temple to pay respect to the famous Buddha image and watch the boat parade. Miss International Queen. A Filipino transgender was crowned Miss International Queen 2015 in Pattaya City, Thailand, winning a large amount of cash and awards. Trixia Maristella, 29, from the Philippines, received cash prize of over 400,000 baht, a crown, a trophy, and the winner sash for winning the top title. The first runner-up, Valesca Dominique Ferraz, 23, from Brazil, received 100,000 baht cash prize, a sash and a trophy. And the second runner-up, Sofida Siri Watanakun, 23, from Thailand, received 75,000 baht cash with a sash and a trophy. Safida also won the Miss Popular Vote title with an additional 20,000 baht cash prize. Nicole Fontanelli from Italy won the Best Gala Dress Award and 40,000 baht cash prize, while Sophia Ia from Australia won the Best National Costume Award and 40,000 baht cash prize. The Tiffany Theatre, Pattaya City's famous cabaret theatre, was packed with the audience and cheering fans of the contestants. Organized every year by the theatre, the contest draws great attention from audiences around the world. European diplomats, including French Ambassador Yves Carmona, German Ambassador Michael Kruer, UK Ambassador to Laos David Hugh Evans, and EU Charge d'Affaires Michael Goffin, recently visited the Improved Cook Stove for ICS program as part of an activity to highlight the European Climate Change Week held in Vientiane. Commenced in 2013 and scheduled to run through until 2016, the program aims to engage 15 small and medium enterprises, stove producers, in order to sustainably produce and distribute some 100,000 improved cook stoves across the country. It is also seeking to build up a network of 150 SME retailers to successfully promote the improved cook stoves and develop an enabling environment.
We are visiting the Improved Cook Stove project because it's one of many projects in the European Union is linked to climate change. With a better, more efficient cook stove, people use less wood and there is less CO2 emission. Less wood means less deforestation. So it's very important that you make the link between, that allow citizens make a link between a better cook stove and climate change. It's also a demonstration that everybody, the citizen, women and man of Laos, can contribute to climate change. So it's not only a government problem. It's everybody needs to contribute to the reduction of CO2 emissions. And with this cook stove, with more efficient wood use, more efficient charcoal use, there is less emission, so less problem in the climate.
According to Michael Goffin, the initiative aims to contribute towards poverty alleviation in Laos through the development of a sustainable consumption and production chain for fuel-efficient ICSs, which will reduce the use of wood and charcoal and lower greenhouse gas emissions. So far, about 44,000 stoves have been produced under the program, with the establishment of 19 production centers and 450 retailers. This project will also reduce carbon dioxide emissions as it has developed and promotes the Tao Payat stove that uses up to 20% less wood and charcoal than traditional stoves. It also reduces smoke inhalation by those using the stoves.
This program is about improving the quality of cook stoves in Laos, mainly the cook stoves that is used for wood and for charcoal. And where we are here now is we are at the test laboratory of the Ministry of Science and Technology, and the program has set up a test laboratory to test cook stoves and to make sure that the quality of cook stoves is good. Because what we found out is that many cook stoves, as you may know, the Tao Dam especially, is not always good because it breaks down and the efficiency is not good. And if the efficiency is good, like in the cook stove program, then you use much less wood and charcoal for your meals. And that is good for the environment, and it's good for the cooks, and it saves you a lot of money and time. The program started in 2010, and after that we had 2 years in which we trialed and we piloted and we tried to make a good cook stove, and that ended up in 1,500 cook stoves by the end of 2012, and we are now already 50,000 cook stoves further. So 50,000 improved cook stoves have been produced and sold on the Lao market. And in the Domakai market, here behind us, you can buy them.
According to him, the ICS stoves now have a 10% share of the market in Laos, and he hopes that this could double by 2016. And climate change is the duty of every citizen, so buying a climate change-friendly cook stove is contributing to the global reduction of carbon dioxide emissions. Nikom Luang Sina is among stove retailers at Dangzang Market, confirmed that more Lao people have moved to use improved cook stoves, but more still needs to be done when it comes to awareness raising and the information campaign to convince more people to use the stoves. The €2.3 million ICS program, funded by the European Union under its Switch Asia program, is a collaboration between Oxfam Novib, SNV Netherlands Development Organization, and Lao non-profit Nomai. Through the announcement of the Royal Embassy of Cambodia in Paris, Mr. Morten Bosterud, the chairman of Atlas Klinikken Company of Norway, has returned from his private collection to the Royal Government of Cambodia the two following Cambodia artifacts: Head of Shiva, Angkor period 9th century, Priya Ko style; Head of Malay divinity, Angkor period, end of 12th and beginning of 13th century. Bayon style and 9 pieces of works of art, not the genuine artifacts, based on the thorough examination carried out by experts of the Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts of Cambodia. Mr. Morten Bosterud handed over the 2 Cambodia artifacts and 9 pieces of works of art to His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Nam Hong, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, with the presence of Her Excellency Minister of Culture and Fine Arts of the Kingdom of Cambodia in a ceremony at the National Museum in Phnom Penh. After the handover ceremony, Mr. Morten Bosterud has been awarded with the Grand Cross of the Royal Order of Cambodia at the Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts in appreciation for his gift of Cambodia artifacts to the Royal Government of Cambodia. Cycling on water sounds a bit strange, but it is in fact a new sport being introduced in Brunei Darussalam. Water bicycle sport is making inroads thanks to the effort by the Brunei Darussalam National Windsurfing Association. The launching of the new water sport was held recently at the Sarasa beach, some 20 kilometers northeast of the capital, Bandar Seri Begawan. The launch was officiated by Brunei's Director of Youth and Sports, Awang Haji Malik bin Haji Muhammad. Cycling in water is now an extra activity of the Brunei Darussalam National Windsurfing Association. It is aimed at attracting the public's interest, especially youths, to the sport. It can also be used for various events such as races, physical exercise and family recreation. Water bicycle can also be used by the public on rental basis with a charge of $3 for 15 minutes.